Hey there! So this past weekend at my school was homecoming, and this was my first time ever going to homecoming, or any school dance for that matter, and so I have a lot of rushing opinions that are coming straight at me that I would like to expound to you, because it was a weird experience for me. Now, while this was my first school dance, it should be noted that I've been to at least a dozen other dances because my church puts on a dance for fun like every month or so. And I already knew that there was a huge difference between Mormon dances and school dances, but my goodness. Before I get into that though, I think I'll share the story about how I asked my date to homecoming. You see, the girl in question is a huge fan of Les Miserables, so she got a letter that was encrypted National Treasure style, and you had to solve it using the Les Mis soundtrack. And then it encrypted out into an invitation to homecoming. Aww. But anyway, back to the dance. So a huge difference between Mormon dances and school dances is that Mormon dances are usually casual. We have some formal dances here and there, but most of them are casual, whereas homecoming, you gotta dress up. Which I frankly don't understand why it is necessitated in today's modern day form of dances. I frankly don't understand why we get dressed up to do this. I mean, it's protocol for the girl to wear heels, only to take them off 10 minutes into the dance. And I also want to talk about the boutonniere and corsage tradition. I don't really want to deny tradition, but I still was just a little thrown off by that, especially when the majority of the guys at homecoming weren't wearing a jacket, so the boutonniere was pinned to their shirt, like in the middle of their shirt. Yeah, no, oh no, gosh, no. I wore a jacket to homecoming specifically so that she could pin the boutonniere on. I wasn't intending on wearing a jacket. In fact, I took it off once I got to the dance. I really only wore it just for the boutonniere. You don't pin a boutonniere to a shirt or a vest. You pin it to the jacket, which none of the guys were wearing anyway. Where am I going with this? I am totally going on a tangent. Okay, back to the whole dressing up thing. Again, we get dressed up to go to a hip-hop dance. I don't really get it because, well, okay, let's relate this to my dances. My church dances are usually casual, but we have like the Valentine's Day dance and the Mormon prom, which you get dressed up for. Do you know what the difference between Mormon prom and a regular dance is? You get dressed up. There's no difference in music. It's just, I don't get it. I don't understand why I have to go and get all dressed up just so I can like get sweaty in it. There's a difference between a club and a ballroom, so please, society, don't try to mix them. Now, I realize that my opinions on this are different than the average person, and that probably has a lot to do with the fact that dressing up is a big deal for the average person because they don't do it that often. It probably has a lot to do with the fact that most people don't get dressed up to go to church. Mormons do, so getting dressed up is a weekly thing for me. So, you know, I guess I understand that appeal to people to want to dress up to go to dances, but it doesn't make sense to me at all. And then the dancing that actually occurs at homecoming, I'm just not gonna get into that because I know children watch my videos. So homecoming, it was interesting. So anyway, thanks for watching this video and have a nice day. And guys, I got her home by midnight, like a good boy.